For Butler University's athletic department, Hinkle Fieldhouse is a place where history and tradition live inside every brick. Today, the athletic department is growing faster than ever, guided by leaders who balance legacy with vision.
What brought me to Butler was just a new opportunity. I was working at the University of Indianapolis in 2006. Barry Collier, our previous AD, had just gotten the job in that summer, changed around a few of the positions, knew we needed to drive some revenue, and opened up a position that was manager of external operations. I wore him out and got the job, and it has been, it was a blast.
In nearly 20 years at Butler, Freeman has seen the program transform from Final Fours to major facility upgrades.
The third or fourth year, we went to Final Four, another Final Four. We were raising a lot of money, upgraded the bowl. A lot of teams were winning new conference opportunities, which was fun and exciting to be a part of that. After you get here for a little while, you start to really enjoy where you're at, the people you're working with, and you feel a part of it. Even the fact that I didn't go to Butler, I feel like I'm, really a part of a team.
And for everyone who calls Butler home, that sense of team connects back to one iconic place, Hinkle Fieldhouse.
Something when I was growing up playing basketball as a little kid, I would wake up early and watch Hoosiers on a game day, right? Just because, why not? To be a part of the staff and come here as my office as many years as I have has been really, really special. But to make sure that the building stays, right? A pivotal part of the university and the city and college basketball in general has been really outstanding. I'm proud of the upgrades we've done, the way that we've made it better for our student athletes and better for our fans and better for the people that come through just one time to see it, because it's evolved over time. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that have seen 500 games here that say it still feels like Hinkle did before we did the renovations. And to me, that's the most important thing that we've done.
That balance between history and progress has guided every renovation that has gone into the nearly 100-year-old building.
The thing that we talked about when we did the renovation in 2014 was if you came and watched a game that was sold out, the only thing that would look different is clothing of the people in the crowd and the video board over top of the court.
The newest upgrade, a brand new 14-foot tall center hung video board. It continues the tradition of honoring the building's history while keeping its old school feel.
The fact that we've been able to add to it with some LED boards that are impactful while also making it so that you're still stepping back in time for a few minutes during your visit is, to me, the most impactful thing that we've done.
And with the long history of the program, there comes a strong responsibility to compete at the highest level.
We have to compete, right? We have to compete for student athletes that want to come here and spend multiple years here. They're spending time on their craft constantly, so giving them top facilities is extremely important. And then to attract fans to want to come back. I mean, we're constantly trying to figure out ways to make it better for fans to get to Hinkle Park, come in, experience the game, grab a t-shirt, grab a basketball in the Spirit Shop, have the best time possible, to where they want to share it with friends and bring more people.
Freeman has watched his own game day experience grow from hands-on setups to a full-scale show.
Game days evolved over time. I mean, when I started here, we were setting up the Ephraimson Family Gym for hospitality, putting up pipe and drape and tables, and going to Mo and Johnny's, which is now the Bulldog, to pick up the keg that the hospitality room was running. Now we've got a little bit of a bigger staff. So even today on game day, I'm in the run of show meeting, going over with Lindsay, making sure that everything looks good. We were going over things this morning that we need to make sure that we're improving upon, whether that be parking, fan entrance, concession deals, different things like that. It's a lot of support services and making sure that we're managing people and leading people and are in the right frame of mind to put on the best show possible. That's game day for me.
Looking ahead, he says the goal is simple: Keep Butler basketball at the center of it all.
Considering how quickly things evolve and change, I think our basketball program has been a pinnacle part of the university for a long time. And that's not just since the Final Fours. So in the last 15 years, that's dating back to a national championship in 1929 and Tony Hinkle stewarding the program. And basketball has been a major, major part of this university for a long time. I think the experience that we're able to provide has helped get more students to want to come here, right? The game day atmosphere is something that it's not the main thing why students come here, right? There's got to be other reasons, but basketball and the ability to be part of a magical moment that you're going to share with your classmates and have for the rest of your life is one of the reasons why I think people want to be here. So being a part of that and trying to make that better every single game is something that I want to do long into the future.
From a 2-decade-long veteran to a new leader on campus, Assistant Athletic Director Lindsay Sparks brings a fresh new perspective.
I wanted to work in sports because I loved playing sports as a kid. Sports has always been very social for me. And I think that has been something that has opened my eyes to everybody comes to a sporting event for very different reasons. Some come for the play of the game. Some come to watch the band. Some come to watch cheer and dance. Some come because it's something to do. They come for concessions. So in my role, how do I appeal to all those people? How do I find a way to give them something during their game day experience that checks that box of like, that this was really fun. I want to make sure that I come back, regardless of what their initial motivator was to come to a game. I had been to Hinkle as a kid. I remember sitting somewhere in the 300s in one of the corners. I was either in like 307 or 319. I can't tell you which one. But it is not lost on me the iconic nature of Hinkle Fieldhouse. I get to spend every day in a bucket list place that people come from all over the world to check off their list. Being in the Big East, being able to play in Hinkle Fieldhouse, like when Finley Bizjack was asked at Big East Media Day, like, where's your favorite place to play? And he was like, have you been to Hinkle Fieldhouse? Like, there's no more true statement of there's just something so special. And that quote that's on the wall of if these walls could talk, like, there's just so much history wrapped up in our building, and it's so cool.
With brand new video boards now inside Hinkle, Sparks says the goal is to use the new modern technology to tell Butler's history in a new way.
We have these brand new video boards that get to show our history. So how do we take the tools that we have today, think about the video boards that were not in Hinkle in 1928, and tell our story that way? I think a lot of it is about explaining to people when they come in for the first time, like, what are they walking into? Who has stepped in these hallways before? Who sat in these seats before?
Looking ahead, Sparks says a key focus is bringing the whole campus together, creating a future where athletics partners with student groups, events, and organizations to make game day a campus-wide celebration.
As we look for the future, something I would love to see grow, I think, is the general student awareness of athletics. We are a smaller campus. We are a mighty campus. But I think when we put out any one of our sports schedules, you could name any one of them, I would love for us to be able, like, as an athletic department, to work with campus to say, what else is going on or around that day, and how do we partner together? If we want 1,000+ students at every basketball game, I want to work with groups that want to have events on those days to figure out how can we have the event in or around the basketball game so students don't have to decide. This experience at Butler, the fact that students have free tickets to go to games, is once in a lifetime, and don't miss that opportunity to be able to be a part of something, because we want everyone here. We want everyone to be a part of it. Athletics is one of those things that, regardless of where we're all coming from when we get to game day, we're all cheering for the same thing. We all want to see the Dogs win. So having as many people here at Hinkle to row the boat in the same direction is so important, and it makes it so much more fun. So much more fun.
From the Final Fours to the Fieldhouse, from new faces to veteran leaders, Butler Athletics continues to evolve Hinkle while holding true to its roots. A place where history breathes, community grows, and the Butler way lives on.